Good morning. It's day 5 of trying to get engagement on my TikTok so that I am able to pay off my car loan to get my son the car that he deserves.
I had to get a new car because my Bronco Sport does not fit a car seat.
When you get a car note, it's because you want something nice and you can't afford it, and leasing and credit and stuff like that, it makes a way so you can get things that you want that you can't afford.
I have $60,000 worth of car debt with about $30,000 of that being in negative equity. And let me tell you how the dealership scammed me, because I bought my car by myself back in 2022 and I got scammed, and I don't want y'all to get scammed. So let's talk about it. I went in spring of 2022 to buy my Jeep. I wanted the Jeep Wrangler, which is the hybrid car, part gas, part electric. And anyways, during that time, they didn't have a lot of stock because of COVID. And so basically they were going to order my Jeep and it would come within 3 months. Well, the dealership guy told me that they could put me in a Jeep off the lot for 3 months with no loan payment, and then they would roll the loan over to the new Jeep when it came in. I was like, oh, that sounds great. So I signed it. I didn't have any payments. My Jeep came in the mail. My Jeep came, I went and I picked it up, and y'all, when he sat me down, he handed me a piece of paper that said that the car was like $100,000. And when I tell you, I about had a fit, because when I had originally went in, the finance guy told me that my monthly payment was gonna be like $600. And then when I told the car salesman that when I was picking up the Jeep, he said that the finance guy lied and that's why he doesn't work there anymore. And now I'm stuck with $1,000 car payment.
What kind of shit is that?
And the reason why I have negative equity is because somehow, and I still don't know how he did it. I worked with a lemon law attorney and I still don't know how he did it. But basically, when he rolled the first loan into the second one, he somehow kept it higher. I don't understand how negative equity works. I honestly don't. So if you ask me questions about that, I probably can't help. But basically, if I were to sell my Jeep today, I'd be lucky if I got like $35,000 on it, and I still owe $59,000. Yeah, so if you see this video, feel free to repost it, like it, comment, share, tell me I'm an idiot. I know I'm an idiot. I literally talked to like 3 different people, and they're like, everyone makes stupid decisions when they're younger, and most of the people that I've talked to, they've made stupid decisions when it's come to cars as well. And you know what? I have to live with it. But don't make the same mistake as me just because you want a nice car, because guess what? If I could go back, I would get a used Toyota or Honda and just stick with that.
Today's video is brought to you by Empyrean Deals. If you haven't already, go over to the website immediately and check them out. They have a variety of jewelry, and I guarantee when you go over there, you're going to be amazed. They sent me a care package, and I'm eager to open it right in front of you. It's sterling silver. It passes the diamond tester. And guess what? They even sent me a diamond tester to test it in front of you guys. What? Fire. Comes with the paperwork also. Oh, I like that. It's hidden. Putting this on right now. If you want to get ice for a fraction of the price, go to Empyrean Deals right now. Shop with them. Let them know Jay sent you. Use code JAYWILL. Use JWILL and you'll receive a discount on your upcoming purchase.
But don't make the same mistake as me just because you want a nice car, because guess what? If I could go back, I would get a used Toyota or Honda and just stick with that.
You live and you learn at the end of the day.
I made a horrible financial decision and put myself in $38,000 worth of debt before I even turned 21. All for this thing right here, a 2023 Tesla Model 3. Now, of course, I did do my research, crunch some numbers, and I realized that I can't afford this thing. The monthly payment for the loan is less than 5% of my gross income, which is not bad at all. Most people aim to get less than 10%. But this is just a message to anyone who's about to graduate or just graduated. You don't need a new car, and you definitely do not need a luxury car.
So I had to get a new car. Well, it didn't have to be a new car, but I had to get a new car because my Bronco Sport does not fit a car seat. Well, the cart seat that I wanted, at least. It didn't fit. So I had to get a new one, and I was like, if I'm going to get a car, I want it to be new. I want it to have all the things I want, and I'm going to keep this car for 10 to 15 years. So not only am I getting this car, I'm going to keep it for a very, very long time. So I'm going to want to love this car. My husband works for a car company, so we were able to get a employee discount with the vehicle, and so we got a brand new 2025 Tahoe Z71. So we want to have 3 kids, so it'll fit all 3 kids, and it's got extra room in the back. It's going to work perfectly for us for the next 10-15 years, or probably even longer. We will probably keep this thing until the wheels fall off. Like, this vehicle is an investment and not just a liability. So this is how much we owe. Yay. And it's at like a 7% interest. So I'm going to try to pay this down every single day. I'm going to put at least $1 down on this. And I'm currently 35 weeks pregnant, so I am like craving stuff like crazy. I wanted Taco Bell for lunch today, but I knew I got to pay off this car.
Good morning. It's day 5 of trying to get engagement on my TikTok so that I am able to pay off my car loan to get my son the car that he deserves.
What?
And after talking to my wife last night, what I may do instead of working towards my loan, I think with the engagement and what I get from the engagement, I'm actually going to save until we can get $5,000.
Is this an engagement to get people to respond, or is this an engagement to beg for money? Because you don't have to tell me why you want engagement. Just say that you want the engagement. But no, you're on TikTok trying to tell people, hey, I need to have this engagement going on so I can pay off this car loan, so then I can get into more debt. What? I thought we wanted financial freedom, y'all. I really thought that, but I guess not. I guess soon as we cross one obstacle, we're gonna go ahead and jump off of a bridge right onto another obstacle.
No. And
And then we'll be able to go get him the car he deserves. So if you could, please just engage from the bottom up. Share. You can even just hit the copy link button. It makes TikTok think that you're getting ready to send it to someone. Favorite, comment a few words, and like. And if you watch the whole video through and then after it circles back and then do all of that, it helps even more.
Girl, bye.
When it comes to cars, it is one of the places that, financially speaking, it's kind of one of the dumbest debts you can get into from a financial perspective, because again, you're borrowing money and paying more on that borrowed money because of interest on an asset that's going down in value, versus like a house, a mortgage, right? You take out a mortgage, you do pay interest on that loan, but the value of that home is going up at the same time. So the car itself is not a wise purchase to make when you don't have cash for.
When you get a car, as soon as you leave the lot, the value depreciates. It's going to constantly depreciate the more that you use it. But when you get a home, and I'm not saying that this is the perfect time to buy a home, but those homes actually increase in value throughout the year. So you don't necessarily need a new vehicle. You could go ahead and get a used vehicle. I remember when I bought a car for $2,000 to get from point A to point B, and I treated it just fine, and I had it for about like 4.5 years. At the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do to make sure that you are living within your means, and that's just what it is. Bottom line. Let me know how y'all feel about that down below.
I'm 24 years old and I currently owe $31,876 in credit card debt. Do get paid bi-weekly. The amount that I get paid every 2 weeks is $1,690. My car payment of $767 is due as well.
Whoa.
Here's $1. Bring back my change.
Yo, car payment is $767 per month, and you get paid how much? You get paid bi-weekly? What?
I regret getting a car note, and it's not even because I might not have the money to pay my payment or something like that. I really just regret getting one because it's just very inconvenient, and it be in the way. Like, it's just really an unnecessary bill, and it really showed me that when you get a car note, it's because you want something nice and you can't afford it, and you know, leasing and credit and stuff like that, it makes a way so you can get things that you want that you can't afford. But it's like like them payments be in a way. It most definitely be in a way, and especially at my age, because there's so much I want to do. If I ain't gonna lie, if I could today, I would come pick that car up and I would go save my money and go buy me another car, just because it just be in a way for real. And this is really for the people that's thinking about getting one. It's not for people that already have one.
When you get that car note, when you get that vehicle that you want, even though you're driving throughout the city, it will hinder you from doing things that you want to do. Let's say you want to go to Cancun. Well, at the end of the day, you got to pay that car note. You have responsibilities that you have to take care of, so it's going to be harder for you to save up that money. So it's hindering him, and he saw it at the get-go, and you know what I'm saying, much power to him. But this is for the people who have car notes and people who don't have car notes, because they can learn something also. They don't gotta just hear it from me, they can hear it from this young man.
So this brother went and gave the car back, right? He got his cool points, he did it, he's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and then got smart. I mean, this brother did the math. He's like, look, don't let the doorknob hit you with a dog should have bit you. It's been real, it's been nice, it ain't been real nice. I'm out of here. On this car note, he realized he's spending more on a car note than you should pay on rent, or better yet, a mortgage for a home.
Currently in the market for a new car, but I'm also paying off $30,000 in credit card debt, and I'm about to finance a car. Probably not a new car, but maybe. I haven't completely ruled it out. But I'm about to finance a vehicle, which seems kind of crazy to do, and I'm having such mixed feelings about it that I just want to talk those feelings out with someone other than my husband, because I've already expressed my feelings to him like 12 times, and I think at this point he's like, girl, just talk to the strangers in your phone. I cannot hear.
Because he don't want to hear it.
But basically, I don't know what to do, because I feel like I'm going against everything I've ever been told and taught. Okay. Are you done? Left us. I feel like I'm going against everything I've ever been told and taught by buying a vehicle in general. I feel like I've always been told to like pay cash for it, you know, just use what you have in savings, settle for something that's within the price range that you can pay cash for. And we do have some cash to play around with, but definitely not enough to buy an entire vehicle unless we go really used. And I don't want to go really used. I'm feeling kind of burned by having two vehicles that both imploded on themselves. And I understand that you can't really help that and that like any car could do that, but I would like to go for something that has a reputation for being reliable. My last two cars were Chevys, and never again, I'm not buying a Chevy again. So in this order, I would feel comfortable in a Toyota, then a Subaru, then a Honda, then a Mazda. But the thing about it is I cannot find any Toyotas that I like. I cannot find any Hondas that I like.
Her husband told her, hey, talk to the people on TikTok. I don't want you to make this financial decision because that's going to hinder me also. But if this is what you want to do, I mean, I can't do nothing. I can't stop you from doing it. We're just going to be in shambles at that point.
Here's $1. Bring back my change.
But listen, guys, at the end of the day, there are ways to get around this loophole, and this is what I suggest. Instead of you trying to go out and buy a brand new car, how about you go ahead and buy a used car? Therefore, you won't have a monthly payment. At the end of the day, it's not about how your car looks. It's all about, is your car going to get you from point A to point B? And why are you out here trying to impress another person who don't even give a damn about you? That's just what it is at the end of the day. Let me know how you feel about these situations. Are you in car debt right now? Do you have a car loan that you can't pay off? Do you have a vehicle that you are upside down on payments with? Let me know down below. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Until next time, you guys, be smooth.